Hello, Royal Palm Coast Realtor Association. This is Kelly Lee McFrederick, and I am going to be your instructor for the Certified International Property Specialist designation through NAR, otherwise known as CIPS. I'm looking forward to being your instructor as we're going to be learning lots of amazing global tools about the countries, and I'll give you some examples. We're going to start with local market. So that's how to find global business within your local market. What do we look for? How do we assess? What do we do? And all of the tools that go with finding our local markets of global. And we learn to reach out to others across the U.S. Our next segment is going to be transaction tools. That's where we're finding the business across the globe. That's where we are finding it. How do we look about the metrics? How do we market our listings internationally? How do we do country assessments? Where do we really start to look at where we want to dig in with our niche? And then from there, we're going to be covering the Americas, which is just an exploding area. We're talking Brazil, Colombia, all these great American countries. Yay, South America. And then we're going to go into Europe because we've had a lot of changes. Think about Brexit. Wow. So we want to understand more about how does that work with the trading? How is the euro? What are we doing? What's the best way to do some real estate over there with those folks? And we're going to end with working obviously with the Asia Pacific area. And we talk about these of how do all these different countries do real estate? How do we get referrals from them to us to them? How do we build that network as well? But learning more about, do they have an MLS system? Do they not? But really digging in hard and saying, this is how a transaction happens. What about title? How do we get a notary? What are all these great questions about how do we make sure that you are safe doing an international transaction? And we understand a lot of our tax laws as well. Of course, people come here because of they're learning about income tax, capital gains. What are all those things? FIRPTA, those wonderful trigger words that say, I better be aware of all of these things. So we want to make sure you have the most knowledge that you can. I will look forward to seeing you. This is coming up very soon, so be sure to sign up. I know it's very busy this week, but we can do it. And you're going to have a great time. And also, if you're already a CIPS, please know you are welcome. Through NAR, you're allowed to audit this whole new program for free. When I say new program, these courses were updated, all of them except for transaction tools in 2022. Even transaction tools was updated late 2021. So it's just some very new relevant information. So I invite you to come back if you are already CIPS, if you want to do one course or all 5. It is worth it. And it's a very elite designation. Not that many people have it. It does mean that you do global business and you're looking for global, and how do we find those global buyers to be into those properties? So I welcome you and look forward to seeing you very soon. Take care.